the bilateral relationships between the EU and Switzerland also has some weaknesses that include that the European Union is less flexible when it comes to developing ad hoc solutions. An ad hoc solution is a solution that deals with a specific and immediate problem as opposed to covering a wide range of policies. The second weakness is that the European Union legislation is constantly changing and developing, so that means it's hard for Switzerland to keep up. The third weakness is that Switzerland may run the risk of encountering barriers to market access because maybe the European Union imposes a new law. The fourth weakness would be that the EU wants the same legal conditions to apply between Switzerland and the members of the EU. And Switzerland does not being part of the EU. It doesn't have the same laws, so that will create some tension. The fifth weakness is the issue of parallelism. And parallelism is when multiple things like treaties or laws are signed and taken into effect together. And an example of this is the first set of bilateral agreements, which were signed between Bern and Brussels. Another example would be the domain of taxes. The sixth issue of Switzerland's immigration restrictions. And this was mainly a problem last year in 2012. According to the EU-Swiss agreement on the free movement of persons, Switzerland cannot discriminate against immigrants from any EU country, with the exception of Bulgarians and Romanians. Up until 2011, Switzerland had a quota of 2,000 residency permits per year from citizens of Central and Eastern European countries. And those are mainly countries who joined the European Union in 2004. When Switzerland scrapped the permits, they granted 6,000 permits to citizens of those countries, and because immigration is a very controversial subject